Hello one and all, this is Captain Luckless and welcome back to Sunless Skies as we continue to explore the high wilderness together. I am going to, let's see, we've got 4 fuel, we've got 5 supplies. I am going to explore this area a little bit more and see if we can find the well to the south somewhere for our incautious driver who wants to visit Old Tom's Well. South of New Winchester. I'm just looking at this, and if we're looking directly south, it's got to be, maybe there's another way down here or down around here, but it's got to be like in this area or somewhere down here. So we're gonna look around here a bit and then try to head further south, search around here, and then go down here. I'm curious to see what we're going to find and how Titania is going to change as we explore more around this area, because I have a feeling something really awful is going to happen here. So let's take off. The driver points at Titania, flower of the reach. Father wanted to move here, but bees happened. Right, the bees. Shoot. I think we're going to run into some bees. It's really beautiful, though. I'm really digging how different all the areas are in this game. Okay. Something to mine. Once again, another opportunity that we've decided to pass on. You know, the more of those that I see, the more I'm thinking like we need to get that drilling attachment. Okay, let's go south and around here. I'm absolutely loving this is exactly the kind of world that I love to explore. I just, like, every time I start this game up, I'm excited, I'm nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm always pleasantly surprised at how diverse everything is. It's just it's a pleasure to play games like this. So cool. The vines in the background. I see. So this is connecting back up to that other passageway. And let's just see if there's anything. There's a dark spot here. And then there's another one to the north. Let's just see if there's anything there, and then I guess we can kind of say this whole area is explored. It's a few dark spots, but it's not likely to be anything major there. Famous last words. Yeah, nothing. Okay. I think I'm going to go back to Titania, and we're going to go down here. We're at 3 fuel and 5 supplies. I could send out the scout just as this is about to expire, because we can get, because it uses up supplies, but if we do it right before it's going to change, it doesn't use up as much, right? And the Engineers is singing. Yeah, it's the same song. So, like, we send it out, like, now. Found something. Here we go. That could be the well. I'm not sure. Discovered something. So we're July 15th. I remember last time I was going to say I should keep track of how long it takes to travel about. And then I got distracted by something. I totally forgot to keep checking the date. As this game tends to do, right? It's just always throwing stuff at you. I wonder if there's like secrets hidden in the environment. If you like shoot a spot or something. I doubt it, but I wouldn't put it past it. Is this a hole? Is this just... I assume there would be a way to go around. Huh. Interesting. So then if we want to get there, do I have to go like that? Like around like that? Still have a fair amount of resources, but since I'm here, if we're going to make that type of journey, I'm not sure if I could buy fuel here, but I should be able to buy supplies. I could buy fuel and supplies, so that's good. Let's grab a couple of each. That's a long journey. Oh, wrong way. When I'm going backwards, I always... half the time I turn the wrong way. Okay, so I'm gonna go... Base fall. I guess I'm gonna go around this way, see what's going on. And I am keeping in mind that I need to go back and buy the nectar. Is that what it was? For Magdalene's. What's our terror at? 7%. So 17th July. So it's been 2 days. Time passes pretty fast out here. We'll do the scout trick again when we run low on supplies. We're getting pretty far out into the wilderness here. And it really does feel like wilderness. Almost like the jungle. Williamsweld. Or Field. Williamsweld? I never do. I remember mispronouncing that a lot during Darkest Dungeon. The Veiled. The Jared. Okay, the wreck gleams with frosts. Windows are dark. Its engine silent, as always. Perhaps something of value lies within. 75% chance. Our veils are getting quite high. Oh no, a failure. That's... we did get a Tale of Terror, though. But we lost... did we lose some crew? Yeah. As you clamber through the hole, your lamps reveal uncanny marks around it. Were they caused by ricocheting shrapnel? Or by vast teeth? Your boarding party's search is unsurprisingly hurried. They retrieve only handfuls of valuables before the hull's groans encourage them to return to your vessel. Not all of them make it. The wreck buckles with a shriek that might have issued from the throat of hell and spins apart. 15 terror. We did get 64 sovereigns. Which kind of pays for our lost crew member, right? And 1 Tale of Terror, which we need another 5. So we kind of want to, like... If we fail stuff, we get Tales of Terror. So it's not necessarily a bad idea to choose something that you're going to fail at. If you can afford it, if you've got the supplies or the crew, just so you can get that Tale of Terror, which we're going for. Oh, shoot. Where the hell did you come from? Oh, no. That's an unknown gargantuan beast? What the hell? Is there like creatures out here? Oh, and there's that There's that freaking wind. Oh no, I'm missing a lot. Yeah, let's just be cool, be cool. We're getting close to overheating. That was close. Keep hitting the frickin' ship. Got him. I didn't get hit there, did I? It looked like the burst might have hit me. Arboreal wilds are lush and green. Fronds hang like curtains. Leaves lull. Fat as giants' tongues. Okay. Unusual cargo. A solid crate, stamped and carefully sealed, as heavy as a dead man's weight. What could it be? A windfall. It takes a wrench and your strongest stoker to lever off the lid. When at last the crate opens with a heavy thud, your crew gasps. Inside, the lustrous saltine crystals of ground hours, mined and refined for commercial use. This is the final product of London's greatest and most precious enterprise. 1 barrel of unseasoned hours. Okay, now these winds. Maybe this is what the wells do. We need to, like, can I even move against those? Let's just explore up here. And there's some kind of creature about. Your terror is quite high. Oh, there's fighting going on over here. Let's take a look. Oh. I think I hear 2 locomotives. We're getting closer. An enduring dreadnought. Runcible spoon. About the little guys. It's probably good to loot. Although we could let one of these ships get destroyed from the Tacadies as well. Oh man, this guy's kind of like almost hitting me. So that's that like chain gun kind of thing, right? Oh. Get in there, get in there. I'm assuming he might be able to loot it too. I was waiting there to see if the Tacadi could be taken out. The enduring dreadnought is defeated. The massive guns of the dreadnought have finally fallen silent. The hulk hangs in the firmament, like a shed spider skin in a web, viewed from the vantage of the fly. Its sides are scored and open, its windows shattered. Smoke billows from its blind eyes. London will not see what transpires here. We can raid the hold. Unusual cargo. If the dreadnought kept secrets, they are here. You may gain an unlicensed chart. Let's check the navigation suite. I want to see this unlicensed chart. Is that going to tell us where something is on the outskirts? Entirely legal. The suite is upholstered in scarlet, velvet, and brass, like an opera box with artillery. Unused weaponry lines the walls, their shadows spilling over the empty glasses strewn about the comfortable chairs and tables. Among a stack of papers, mostly tracking suspected criminals along secret routes, what if they're tracking us, is a ministry permit for discretionary activities. Ministry stamped permit. Okay. Charred stovepipe. Nameplates remain unchanged at 0. Oh, charred stovepipe nameplates. Okay. Tempting to take him down. We're getting a little off of our where we want to go though, right? Let's head back to where those winds were and see if we can navigate them. Please don't run into me. just a matter of time till one of those suckers rams right into me. Okay, now, is this going to push us away? Peacock's wind buffets the engine. The cautious driver whistles a jolly tune. So we need like a ton of fuel to do this. Oh, look at the terror. Okay, forget it. This is not... That is not something that we're ready for. Huh. I'm assuming that's got to be the well, right? Way to the well. I remember there was a similar stream. It was here, up here, I think. There was one that was like pushing you down here. I think there's another stream somewhere else. Okay, that's that kind of sucks. That was a big waste. I'm gonna explore a bit more up here then, I guess. What do we have in our hold right now? Barrel event season hours, 4 bronze wood that we'd want to sell. Okay, that's a lot of money there. And we've got the nectar for Magdalene's in the hours. Okay, let's go do some more exploring up here. And then, not sure what I'm going to do afterwards. Reassess things. But we're really fleshing out the map here. Well, in supplies, I could send out Scout. Okay, we're getting low. Send it out now. Found something. It was like a teeny tiny question mark. Maybe we can go around to that. So I have a lot of supplies and a lot of fuel. Sound. It just went silent. Not sure if I like that. Oh, what's this? Into the frosty depths again. That. So on the outside, it seems to be like that, because up in the northwest, I believe it was like Arctic like this. Okay, we're 4-4, about to switch over. Okay, maybe... We're getting pretty far. With no sign of like any kind of stations around. Fighting. Fighting this, it sounded pretty far. It's just a dead end. How are we doing on efficiency here? 1.48. Is this... Okay, I can drive over this. What is going on here? What the hell? It looks really cool, but not... I don't feel very comfortable here. Okay. I could keep going down here. I mean, we're so close. I still have a fair amount of supplies. This might turn up here. I kind of want to check the outside. I can send out a scout soon. I mean, I can send out a scout anytime, but it uses up supplies. It's a way to get like a free scout, basically. Way up there, eh? Doesn't mean there's nothing there. Let's check it out. You're bat with moths until it tells you what it discovered. We have a lot of moths on board, apparently. Am I gonna smash into that? Okay. Salome's Fall. Not much to see out here. Our terror is getting up pretty high. Got a wreck. Growing unease. Patience erodes. Tempers fray. It's because we've been out on the skies for so long. Some fuel. You want to go back to his station. Still untroubled, though. Let's go up. We're, that's right on the outside. This is just dead. There's just nothing. Just emptiness and, like, stillness. There isn't even any ships. I guess there's nothing to fight over here. Roots' Ridge. Or Roots Ridge. On the other edge. Okay. Let's go to that question mark. $54. So we got up 1%. We're doing okay. I'm hoping this is a port. We could really use one right now. We're doing fine on supplies and fuel, but just like in terms of just finding something useful. Broken stonework drifts by. Impossible. Oh shit. And it's intricacies. What the hell is that? There's a horror there too. I I want to go around, but I don't know how much of a mess it is there. There's a horror, and there's some god-awful creature there. Let's try to kill it. Maybe we went all the way out here. I kind of want to see it. Sigils crawl on the ancient ruins like marching ants. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. Oh God, that sound. Scribe spinster. Oh God, it's shooting. I'm getting out of here. We're overheated. Okay, we're good. Holy fuck. That's horrifying. Can I even kill those? I don't know if I'm doing any damage. Shit. Waste of time. Morale is strained and someone has been careless. One of the barrels in your hold wasn't securely fastened. It is split, spilling the precious hours across the floor. Already the hours, insistent melancholy has begun to permeate the engine, and your clocks are becoming erratic. I'm getting stressed here. Throw out the whole barrel full. Some of the geodes are cracked. The safest thing is to dispose of them quickly, and don't miss any that spilled out. Order the crew to collect every single hour. It will expose them to the stray solemn hours, unspooling in the hold, but waste not, want not. Your engine is entirely crewed by the living. I think we just throw it out. I have no idea. I kind of want to see what happens though if I do this. Let's try it. A price paid. The crew assigned to the task emerged from the hold 30 minutes later. With 2 days stubble and faces worn with solemn lines, the geodes are back in their newly repaired barrel. They're safe and sound. I see. Okay. It's not the date that it was. Shit, that was a bad idea, considering the state we're in right now. Shit, wrong way. Okay, I gotta be cool here. I want to kill this thing, but it's kind of bleeding, I think. I can't tell if I can kill it. I did it. Okay, we did it. Okay. The splintered remains of the spinster turn. A scribe spinster defeated. Turn slowly. The skies are full of fluttering paper. It is as if someone brought confetti to a funeral. Send out crewmen with axes. The scribe spinsters were wrought from bronze wood, now popular with London train wrights and cabinet makers. 50% chance. Recover sheaves of parchment. Spinsters sew them in to their coats and wigs, yellowed with age, blotched with mildew, spidered with writing. Who knows what secrets they may hold. So 50% chance to get bronze wood, or we can just gain experience. I think I'm going to take the experience, and we got to get the hell out of here. Your crew lean from the outer hatches with boat hooks and nets, swiping at the fluttering pages like a class of frenzied lepidopterists. Not one I'm familiar with. Soon you have accumulated a small pile of parchment, dense with pictographic script. You carry it to your cabin. What secrets might it hold? 250 experience. Okay. We're turning around and we're getting the hell out of here the only way I know how to. Which is back around and back to New Winchester. 68% terror. Okay, this is what happens when we push things too far. We should have just turned around long before, but I wanted to find something. I wish I could have like maybe cycled around to Port Avon. Hopefully the crew doesn't make any more mistakes. We have actually quite a ways to go. %70. Oh yeah, I needed a saying to get that. Looks like a little face. Okay. I got so nervous there fighting that thing. It was kind of hard to tell if I was damaging it because it wasn't like a ship where it was started catching fire, like didn't really show its damage. I noticed that there was like some gray brown blood kind of spewing from it. So I assumed we could, but I don't know, maybe like I have no idea how this game works. Maybe you need oh shoot. Maybe you need some kind of special weapons for some of these enemies. The thing in the mist, a sudden jolt. I think we hit something, Captain. Your driver observes. The mists are thick. You could turn back and search for it. Keep going, double back. We'd use up fuel, there might be danger, but perhaps whatever you hit was valuable. Perhaps it needs help. 50% chance, or fortunes, okay. 1 fuel. Eras of terror. Okay. Offer whatever it was to the burrower below. The burrower once tunneled past through the sky. She's always hungry. Reduce terror by 50, but increase your nightmares. Do not have attention. The burrower below. Okay. Offer whatever it was to the waste waif. The waste waif occupies abandoned places. It is lonely, but spurns company. It likes toys. So these are like gods, I'm assuming. Reduce terror by 50, but increase your nightmares. So I guess this is like taking a chance. Huh. And we've got the storm that speaks. The storm that speaks rages in the night. It covets that which has passed. So the storm, okay. Storm that speaks. Either way, it's 50% chance. I want to try the storm that speaks. This kind of matches with some of the stuff that you all have been writing about Captain Luckless. Increases your nightmares. I gotta try this out. Offer whatever it was the storm that speaks. The storm that speaks rages in the night. It covets that which is past. Oh, yes! Accepted. A funeral rite, a quenched lamp, smoke in the dark, a quiet chorus of secrets. It is comfort to know that you are not alone, to be watched by one of the capricious gods of the turning sky. Their attention can draw other unwelcome things. Terror is reduced big time. Your nightmares are now one, disquieting. The storm that speaks has noticed you. Oh, that is so cool. Another facet to this world that I didn't know anything about. That is awesome. Okay. And I'm assuming that probably happened because our terror was getting high, but maybe it's just a random thing. I don't know. Okay, now that our terror is a bit lower, I'm going to take a second and just... You're leaving stains. You notice it first on your bed. Faint, rusty marks at the creases of your pillow. There are finger traces, the shade of old blood on the handle of your door. What have we done? The armpits of your clothing, too. Something with a taste of metal is coming out of your pores. Bleach everything. This is not a new symptom. This has happened before. You've just forgotten. How did you make it disappear last time again? 50% chance. Wait, understand first. What are you trying to hide? Well, we're more likely to succeed this, but it's not that big of a difference, and I think this is a more interesting choice. Let's risk it. Oh, failure. Items in storage. The fingerprints are yours, but not. Your fingers don't have a pattern on them anymore. You could try asking a doctor about your symptoms, but discretion is required. Try not to think about it. Lost one heart. Shoot. All right, well, I tried. I think I should go back. I only have 2... Let me just quickly check this side, and then we're going to go straight back. See if there's anything. Another passage. Okay. So there is more to explore down here. But with 2 supplies, we still have a fair distance to go to New Winchester. I don't want to start starving. Wow, this is what turned out to be what I thought was going to be super uneventful turned out to be absolutely nutty. Wait, what is this? Oh. We got a notch there. Disquieting. Oh, okay. I think that's probably not good. I keep saying that there might be some benefits to like having our terror higher, but I think it's probably not good. Like if that maxes out, we probably die, right? Like we lose our mind or something. The thing is we are getting more fuel efficient, I assume, right? 1.67. We should be... Actually, it's not fuel we're concerned about. It's supplies. Okay, well, I think we're going to make it. Might have to ration for a bit, but I think we're going to make it. I'm not sure if that trip was worth it because it was really interesting, but it wasn't worth it in the sense that we didn't really get anything to sell. And we used up a lot of resources in terms of like our sanity, just fuel and supplies and money. We didn't really get anything to sell to get those resources back. Is there fighting? Uh-oh. I think we might need to... Gargantuan beast rattles your engine. Here the reach runs wild. I'm gonna have to ignore that fight. I just don't have the supplies to participate. I wonder if we can get rid of this nightmare. I love the colors. This is so relieving. I know how the crew feels now. Like, I'm so happy to be going back to New Winchester. How much cash do we have? 400, okay. That's pretty good. And we have some bronze wood to sell if we need to. The old falling apart tackities. They're always smoking when we see them. What are we going to do next? That's the question. In terms of getting to that well, I just... there's a way to go south here, maybe. I think we have to go down there, or maybe it's just something around Hybris that can get us to the well. Look at that, plenty of supplies left. Oh, it's good to be home. The clamoring central station of New Winchester, a place of steam and smut and thundering iron. Here you can find people willing to pay for skilled captain service. Fortunate navigator. Yeah, the crew was telling me that I could hire other officers and I could switch them, but I kind of like the idea of saving these other officers and their quests for another playthrough. That way I'm not just repeating content. I can like travel with a brand new crew and see how it changes the game. Okay. We don't really need... I guess we can get one crewman. Don't need to repair. Our terror's gone down, which is nice. There's Prospectsville. I'm not convinced I should have grabbed that prospect. I mean, I guess I could go and finish that off. That's an option. I need money to buy the nectar though. It's pretty expensive. I could just sell the bronze wood. How much did I buy it for though? Did I buy it for 175? I don't remember now. We got the unseasoned hours for free. Let's sell that. I definitely need to top up on supplies. No, we're not selling. We could just buy, if we're just going to go to Titania and then to Magdalen's. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Buy 3 of those. We'll buy 1 fuel. Selling the bronze wood. I could probably sell it there also. Let's take a look at the journal, figure out what we're going to do. Port Prosper is not a bad idea. I'm kind of like tempted to move on to one of the other areas. There's a couple things that we can do in the other area. This is not happening as far as I can tell. Helping the circus. We don't know where Lustrum is. We do know where Port Avon is. Wait, what was that? Oh, the Regent's Grave. Yeah, we could go back. Could do that expedition. 340. I think I kind of want to go to Magdalen's to see what's up with that place now. We got a couple port reports, right? Two port reports. I could quickly turn in my port report, go back to Titania, get the goods that we want, head to Magdalen's. I assume we can't get a port report at New Winchester, right? And what are we? So where are we at here? 5 more Tales of Terror. Okay, let's do that. We're gonna turn in the port reports. I can also get the resources for to maybe get a new bat at some point. Okay. Yes. 2 Takadi gratitude, 200 sovereigns, total 30. So they're struggling still. Lost 2 fortune stovepipes. Okay. They're at 21. We actually almost have it balanced out. Otherworldly artifact. Or a savage secret. I think I want a savage secret. A favor repaid. She leans close before she speaks. Her voice is low and laden with tobacco. She shares what she knows of several motions that have not yet reached the assembly floor. Some would make changes to laws that is helpful to know about in advance. So we could only get 1 savage secret. Okay. Guess that's it for now. Port Avon. I'm gonna go back down to Titania. Should be able to make it on 3 and 3. And we could buy fuel and we could buy supplies there. I should sell the wood. I don't think I'm making a profit off of it though. Can't remember how much I bought it for. I'm gonna sell the wood here because I'm not sure if I can sell it there. This might be a poor choice. I didn't have opportunity for that, no. Okay, 1240. Let's get 1 more supply. No, buy. Nothing cheap there. Oh yeah, I still have the souls here. Okay. So now I'm for sure gonna be able to complete that 1 opportunity. Probably faster to go that way. Okay. It's starting to get, I'm starting to find it harder to decide where I want to go. I guess the main thing that I'm working towards, like the most material goal, is to get a new locomotive. So that's 3,500. So I should be doing everything I can to make money. And that's the things that can obviously make me money are completing the opportunities, and also I should drop off the what's her name? The fastidious inspector, because that should give me a bunch of money and a bunch of supplies. So if I can pull, what I can do is go to Titania, go to Magdalen's, and then go back up to Port Prosper. And then hopefully get to Port Prosper with like very little supplies, because that way I can get a bunch of fuel and supplies from dropping her off. And then I can probably, I think I want to spend a bit of time exploring this area a little bit more, because there's a lot of fog of war there. There's a lot of areas to uncover. Oh, you know what? I bet you Magdalene's could help us with our nightmares too, right? I think they probably could. Because it was kind of like a sanitarium. The services they were offering reminded me of a sanitarium. Okay. So it barely even took us one supply to get here. I wonder if anything's changed. Yeah, the driver's father seemed very affluent. Valentine's Square. Okay, didn't we discover that before? I guess we didn't. Posey Park. Maybe I didn't go around this way. Kind of looks like a makeshift dock. There it is. Dies ere, dies apis. Titania is under siege. Chorister bees flood its streets and petals. The thrashing of their wings is the drumbeat of apocalypse, and the people flee in panic from their mighty stingers. But there's no safe harbor and no respite. All is lost. Flee the beepocalypse. All hands, ready all weapons. Fire. God, fire. Let's give it a shot. Failure. No. Silence in the space of half an hour. Plain song drowns the lamentation and the fury and the mind. All the world joins death's hymnal. Those who proudly defy their fate, and those who beg for wretched mercy, those who raise their arms, those who buckle their knees. The chorister hive takes the lyrics of poets yet unwritten, the unsung songs from lips now forever silent. It is only iron and fire that quietens the voice of carnage. But lo, the song ends only by its own accord. Once the nectar is gathered, the hive departs, and there is a lasting silence. So they're like, they wanted to gather art. So cool. We lost a crew member, unfortunately, but that's really neat. Oh, I see. It is different. The port unfurls itself, welcoming you ashore. Little remains of the port now that the hive has departed. The crystal domes are cracked. The buildings beneath them lie in ruins. Survivors pick through the rubble for salvage. While the philosopher proclaims on the nature of destruction and rebirth, the more practical poets glare daggers in their direction as they attempt to rebuild. Only the damage from the chorister hive's last attack spoils the atmosphere of this creative utopia. A new start for Titania. 3 of Titania's most prominent citizens are arguing about the new direction of the port. Post-beepocalypse. Port report. Such beauty, such a pity about the nearby chorister hive. 1,000 voices. What is Titania? A question with no easy answer. To the poets, a place of inspiration. To the stoneworkers, an untouched slab. To the playwrights, a blank page. A place of tranquility and creation. So it is the same port report every time, so I didn't miss out when I quickly clicked away last time. Okay, a new start. The shop's still open, though. That's good. Anything new at the bazaar? More barrels of hours. So we needed 3, I think, right? Let's get 1 fuel. 1 supply. And 55. Let's do that too. I could sell those. Or we could store them. A new start for Titania. Let's talk about what we're gonna do after the beepocalypse. The rhapsodic mayor looks relieved to see you. Ah, Captain, perhaps you can help settle a little matter for us. We've agreed that we need to choose one style and stick with it, but... She sighs, gesturing at her fellow council members, the melancholy poet and stone-faced sculptor. Well, we find ourselves at an impasse. Your thoughts? Back away, this is none of your business. You can return later and help make a decision. Advocate for an Albion style, a little slice of home in the reach, says the rhapsodic mayor. A sturdy rock from which we can help guide the future. We have to go to Albion, or we have to go to Eleutheria. Advocate for an Eleutherian aesthetic. Her dark beauty, the lure of the classic and the pagan. The melancholy poet almost cracks a slight smile. What inspiration we can draw from that horror. That's really neat. So we can actually, and I wonder if it's going to change how the city looks after we choose one. We can decide the direction the city's going to take. But we can't do that for now. Okay, so I can donate these again. But I have just the number that I want. We haven't acquired any more of these. An art exhibition. Titania's largest petal hums with activity. The melancholy poet, rhapsodic mayor, and stone-faced sculptor have brought their best students together to showcase their work. They stand at a respectful distance, glaring at each other. Encourage a visitor to invest in Titania. A few brave art lovers from Albion are wandering the exhibits. Okay, well, let's go to the expedition this time. Basking in culture. You spend several pleasant hours surrounded by art, much of it painted with pigments sourced from the region's unique flora and inspired by the lingering threat of chorister bees. Once the visitors have moved away, however, they immediately launch into lengthy diatribes on the many ways they could have done better. Okay, we lost our terror. We still have our nightmare. And I guess that's it. Yeah, okay. We're running along here, but I do want to head to Magdalen's to drop off our cargo. I think I can... It's quite a distance, but we should be fine. How much money are we at now? 615. I think we're going to make quite a bit off of this sale. Considering how much those cost, they were 100 and something. Does it tell me how much I bought them for? Oh, gourd of course or nectar. For tea drinkers, it's a sweetener. For poets, an inebriant. For singers, it's an enhancement, widening the vocal range by a valuable semitone or two. Cool. There's just so much to absorb in this game. There's so much flavor and like so much, it's so rich. It's delectable too, but it's like it can be overwhelming keeping track of all of this. You really have to like lose yourself in this world to get everything. Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Menagerie's last voyage said we decided that he was either going to Port Avon or Somerset Camp, but likely Somerset Camp. Something to consider now that we have that, what's it called? The Salvage Secret. Might want to get more of those though. Villainy. That's not a bad idea. I can go drop off the port reports. I can do it on the way back too, though. Since we don't have one for Magdalen's. Sticking to the plan. We had a plan. I got to stick to it. I can't get distracted. This game has a way in this world. This has a way of distracting you and like throwing stuff at you that's really intriguing that you want to explore more of, and you kind of forget what your original purpose was, or at least I do. I don't know how it is for all of you that are playing or watching. I find myself easily distracted by just things that I see in the environment, or like a story that I've read, or a mission that catches my attention. Sheridan's Expanse. Seems like the Takadis have a really strong presence in this area. What does it say for the fortunes? 34 for the tackities and 21 for the stovepipes. Pretty close. I wonder if this is like... I don't understand why this is like a 2 and it's just as dominant in the reach. I don't get that one. If you guys want to explain it, if it's not like super spoilery, then let me know, because it looks like nature or something like that. Like nature is taking over. What if there's some way to nurture that? Oh, perfect. Oh shit! It's a trap! The star-maddened explorer. That guy's gonna smash into us, isn't he? Whoa! He is nuts. You can't get close. Oh man. Okay. Fuck! Is it me or did this guy get way better at driving? Long knuckle pass. Maybe I just got lucky last time? Oh god, I'm shooting so poorly. Okay. I gotta wait. Oh man, okay, I'm just at a range. So see, okay, let's wait to cool down. He's kind of stuck. This is our opportunity. Oh yes, we got him. And long knuckle pass. That was a fun battle. The crew of this weathered engine had been driven mad by the winds and the stars and the things that haunt the sky. We can try to gain crew, 67% chance, or we can get random treasures. It would be nice, but I think I'd rather just get the treasures. What could it be? A faintly luminescent cage. Oh, is it always the same thing? No, vision of the heavens. A silver idol rests inside the cage. 4 wings extend from its hunched shoulders. Made from moonstone, your navigator says in a hushed voice, to amplify the light of the stars. That was a fun fight. If they hadn't gotten trapped here, I think I would have taken quite a bit more damage. Okay, let's go around this way. Would have been a lot more difficult, that's for sure. This run has had all kinds of crazy stuff going on in it. Another fight. Okay, we're good here. Nice. Nice shot. Okay. You approach the buckled wreckage, poised to plunder the plunderers. What is our... We're at 27 of 30. I don't think we need to heal. Let's go for unusual cargo. Distressingly odored barrel. No one is keen to get close. An uncanny specimen. Okay. We have 5 of those now. Was Magdalene's interested in that? I can't remember who is interested in the uncanny specimens. There's also this, there's got to be something else, another like port or something in that area. Gotta be one here, and then maybe one up here. And I'm wondering if there's a type of location that we just have not discovered yet at all. Also, we've only discovered one wonder here. And a wreck. Perfect. Salem Spire. Will we fill the whole sky with our dead, do you think? Fatalistic Signalman says. Okay. For iron, we could repair. I don't think I want to take the 41% chance. I think we'll just take the repairs. It's free anyways. The engineers don sky suits and retrieve the salvageable plating, using it to patch the worst of your locomotive's damage. Perfect. Another battle. So many fights going on. The other thing that's kind of cool about this run is it's taken us from Titania to all the way to the east, and now we're going all the way to the west. We kind of travel from one side of the reach to the other. Oh. Oh, here's where the winds were. Your engine is filled with a sudden groaning. Your larders bulge with new growths. Birkin's Copse. Magdalene Spires. Oh, it feels good. There's a fight going on over here. Let's grab these supplies. Whatever this is. Salvage. Oh, what is that? A caddy of dried tea. As British as crinoline? Crinoline? I don't even know what that is. I'm clearly not British enough. Or Lord Elgin's marbles. All you Brits can let me know what that is. And let's join in this fight. It sounds like... Oh shit. Another dreadnought. Let's let them damage each other a bit more. The Invictus and the UCE ramming speed. Against the, what was this one called? Don't, speaking of ramming speed. Oh god. Oh god. I'm hoping it'll take out one of the Tacadies. Oh, that was some good hits. It looks like it's about to blow, though. Yeah, there it goes. I'll just swoop in there. Okay, raid the holds. Unusual cargo or supplies. We don't really need supplies. Let's go for the cargo. A lacquered trinket box. Starlight plays in the silver class. 2 moments of inspiration. Those are the things that we're selling big time at the first place that we started at. A filigreed mirror has been stored. I suck at remembering names, by the way. A filigreed mirror has been stored aside. Something moves as you look into its silver depths. The air is briefly filled with the sound of cicadas, sorry. Filled with the sound of cicadas. The pouring of water, the hiss of a snake. So, since we didn't destroy... I guess it's because we didn't actually destroy it ourselves. We don't get the nameplate. What was the Titania. Okay, so we actually have to destroy the ship ourselves to get that nameplate, which makes sense. Let's look at this. It's like an anarchy symbol. Okay. Magdalen's is the closest thing many Skyfarers have to a home. It offers services to alleviate the strain of life spent too close to the stars. First things first, let's go to the bazaar. 240 each. 720, that's awesome. Magdalen's, the House of Small Comfort, requires up to 3 gourds of chorister nectar. Report to the amiable host upon arrival. Respectable business persons only need apply. Magdalen's lies to the west of New Winchester, of course. The amiable host gives you a warm smile. Marvelous. A number of our staff need to speak in voices that are not their own, and chorister nectar works wonders upon the vocal cords. Why don't you stay a while? Enjoy the facilities. Without terror. Salon's do gossip and 150 experience. We can get tea here. Might as well. Fill it up. No, we need room for... Oh, because we have villainy, we unlocked it. Ah. We need room for some, like a supply. So let's buy 3. I'm kind of tempted to write down how much we paid for it, but it's a bargain, right? So I'm sure if we sell it anywhere, we'll make some money off of it. So let's get some supplies. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, I do have room. Oh, it's because for some reason it doesn't update the hold until you like go away and come back. I thought that it was maxed out. Let's get all of it. But I think I'm gonna wrap up this episode here because it's been long. We've been through a lot. We've gone from one side of the reach to almost the other side. We've seen terrible horrors, including a nightmare, which it looks like we can treat here. I'm not sure if I want to though. I'm curious what'll happen if I'm assuming that's a lose condition though if we max out our nightmare. So I think I probably want to. We've seen nightmares. We've killed horrors. We've seen a whole bunch of crazy stuff. It's been an awesome run. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. This is Captain Luckless signing off for now, and I love you all.